When I think of photography, and when I think of what photography is to me, I think of moments frozen in time. I think of an entire story being told within a single frame, and I think of black and white. My name is Benny Masterton. I'm a monochrome street photographer currently based in Manchester, England. Photography to me, and what inspires me, is capturing a moment, taking a snapshot of life. People as a whole is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, and capturing that really just makes me so happy. And it's like a game, you know, it's like a game getting that moment and getting the photos without them knowing, or getting the photo as they know, but they don't quite know I've taken it. You see so much and you really understand the city, you understand the pulse, you understand the rhythm and flow of that city you're in when you're on the streets, especially when you're on the streets all the time. Street photography is very much like a stream of consciousness. You sort of approach it as it comes. And that's how I let my photography come to me. You can't go hunting for compositions. There's a certain amount of it having to come to you. It's like a flow, and you have to get in that flow and match the rhythm, and then when everything's right, you've got to click the shutter. That is what street photography is. For me, it's like, it's art at the forefront, and anything else comes after. I shoot with Leica cameras, specifically the M6. This was the key to unlocking my street photography and making it kind of what it is now. The workmanship and the feeling of a Leica is like no other. It supports you and you support it in the symbiotic relationship of sturdiness and flexibility, and the M6 is the best film camera I've ever used. Currently I'm using a 28mm lens on both my cameras. I think that 28mm for me is the right balance of wide angle without distortion. There's a famous saying, if your photos aren't good enough, it means you're not close enough. And I genuinely believe that is true. 28mm lens means you have to be close. You have to get in there and you have to be involved in the scenario that's happening. You have to be part of it unfolding, and being able to focus quickly and accurately range focus is very, very important for situations like that. People often think black and white photography is limiting, or why not shoot in colour. To me, embracing the limitations of black and white photography is the best part. I find it gives the person viewing the photograph the chance to form their own emotional relationship with the shapes and the textures and the form in the photograph, and that all comes together to tell the story to the viewer. The time for me to shoot film is now, and has been for the last 2 years. I imagine digital will be in the future. Luckily, monochrome digital cameras exist, and I imagine that's where I'll be going next.